From Parker Rink, it's Friday night, hockey night on Aganis Way. Bernie Corbett, Mark Linehan here on ESPN as the Terriers get ready for their first meeting of the season with the UMass Lowell Riverhawks. Trying to jailbreak the other way. They got 4 men, 4-on-2, and a great defensive play there, stepping up by Trethewey. Defensively, though, by Boisvert to break it up. Now Boisvert racing back the other way. A drop for Harvey. Wrister by Harvey, blocker save. Puck laying lonely for a moment. Now back to Trethewey for a wrister. That's blocked in traffic. Well out of the zone. Trying to go on the offensive. Trethewey busts it up. Now Ritchie on the jump over the line. Ritchie cuts to the far circle. High roll. Down low. Held in front. Follow up in front of the goal. John Morello gives the Terriers a 1-0 lead. Median goes back for McCarthy. Fondrick. Goal line extended. Harvey in a goal. Jack Harvey barred down. Just whips it off the pass. And the Terriers with a power play goal have a 2-0 lead. Now we're in a bit of a disarray here. Shoveled ahead. Slapper and a goal from the far wing. Kilcullen, a man down. Gets the Riverhawks on the board, 2-1. Here against Lonsdale. Terriers win it back. Boumedian goes across. They pop Harvey out for a shot. That's blocked. Riverhawks trying to go free, and they do. All alone in front, and we are tied. Connor Eddy ties the hockey game with 1:49 left here in the second period.
But you got to stop the third period by
man down.
Yeah.
All likelihood. Face-offs one back, shot through, save, rebound loose, and a goal. Nope, the good news is we will not start the third period a man down. Trying to jab it free. And kicked ahead and now sent flying in the air. And now an opportunity to the front and a good stop there by Lacroix. And penalty to kill right now here with Celebrini stuck in the Teddy Peanut Butter penalty box. They get possession, though, and Trethewey is able to offer it down. Bouncing puck is followed up. Harvey in a goal! Jack Harvey will no time it again to tie it short-handed. Lawrence now at the line, but not a good entry. And the Riverhawks trying to pounce on it. Nemec gives it up. McDonald in front denied by Lacroix. Boumedian trying to open things up again. Fondrick from McCarthy. Quick shot save. Rebound loose. Richard comes back and absolutely rubs Jack Harvey in the backhand. And Boumedian will just drop it into the offensive zone with time running out in regulation. Next penalty was pretty much inevitable if they open themselves up, which they just did. Delaney holds. Schweigerhardt up top with the extra attacker. Delaney, slapper, save is made by Lacroix.
Hands up in the air. He actually came out to the top of the circle.
Now Bentley trying to race away, and Bentley is coming in. Partial break, shot saved by Lacroix. Trying to bunt it out of the air unsuccessfully was the trailer, and now Morello. He came to the cage, and the Riverhawks now trying to get the advantage on the Terriers as they come to the line. Miskey looking. Miskey circles the cage and scores.
All right, we have head coach Jim Randolfo. Feel free to just ask questions.
Your takeaways from tonight, Coach?
First period, very good. I mean, we had a couple turnovers, but outshoot them 17-5. Controlled most of the play. Have I think it was a 1-0 lead. Second period reminded me of the first half. Just didn't want to dig in. Weren't playing as a team. Just got soft as a group. I don't have an answer why. Third we got a little bit of, obviously we tie it, so that's good. But I think like as a coach, you can live with losing a hockey game if you run into a hot goalie or you're two good teams battling back and forth, and they just make one more play than you, but you played well. but that's embarrassing. We just beat ourselves. Like, to give them credit, I'm not gonna like they were down 2-0. They didn't quit. They kept pushing. So I'm not taking anything away from what they did. But it's embarrassing the way we played in that second period to give them life. We give them life. We let them back in the hockey game. To give up 2 goals in under 2 minutes in the second period, I mean, you're going to have a hard time winning games when you do that. So, I don't know. It's disappointing. I thought we were past this. I know you're going to have, like, stretches where you're not at your best, but we just had a lot of passengers tonight. A lot. We had a few guys that played really well, but we had a lot of passengers. And it's tough to win like that. So probably got what we deserved at the end.
What went into the decision to switch goalies for the third?
I just thought, you give up 3 late there. I just thought it was, I didn't feel like he was seeing it great. That's it, really. Give the team a spark, maybe. So that was the thought process behind that. He played 3 and 4 nights last weekend too, so fatigue may have been a factor. I don't want to use that as an excuse, but maybe it was. So, get him out of there in the third and, try to get a spark, and that was the thought process there.
Can you just speak to Richie's performance tonight and just finding chemistry with the other 2 on the fourth line?
Yeah, line was our best line by a mile. They play the game like the way it's supposed to be played. I mean, they have their opportunities to make plays in the rush. They will. They see that there's not an opportunity to play in the rush. They'll put it in a spot where they have a good chance to get in a forecheck and win a puck. They get rewarded because of the way they played and the way they've been playing. I mean, I know Ryder just got on that line, but I like the chemistry. He's got 2 big bodies. Ryder's got a good skill set, so he has the puck a little bit more, can make some plays. I thought he was excellent tonight. Morello again had a really good game. I thought Jack Harvey had a good game, but like I said, I didn't see a whole lot more out there from our group.
The second goal they scored, I don't know how you remember it, but it came off like Jack had a shot in the zone and they get a breakaway. Kind of what did you attribute that to, how they got a breakaway so quickly there?
Well, because we dove in and just kind of if you're going to dive in like that, you better finish your check. We just kind of hoped. And it's no secret, and our team was well aware of it going in, where they transition really well. They just take off. Like, they get the puck in their D zone, they're sending 2 guys. We know that, but we didn't want to buy into doing it right, clearly.
What did you make of special teams tonight? Obviously, you guys did have that power play goal, but a little bit of up and down throughout the rest of the game. Yeah, we got the nice power play goal, but I still didn't. I mean, you have a chance, 2 chances late to win a hockey game, so we didn't get it done.
It looks like you moved Izzy to the blocker position on the power play. I'm wondering if I'm seeing that right, and if so, like.
We're just moving him around. I think when he's on the one-timer side there, which not saying we're not going to put him back there, but teams just kind of marry him, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just trying to find a way to get him some looks. That's really it.
It feels like you said the fourth line is the best line a lot this year. Does it get frustrating that the fourth line is always the best line, and how do you kind of get the top 9 rolling?
Yeah, I mean, everyone should kind of watch how they play. They don't not make plays. They make a lot of plays, actually. So, yeah, it is frustrating. We need more out of other lines, for sure.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.